Warning. Warning. Main bay doors opening. Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Stream will begin shortly.
Hey, where's Claire? Are you in game world?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you an invite. Let me make a group. I'm only going to play for about a half hour.
Sounds good to me. I can't
just
stay up late.
Thought I'd get here 2 hours ago and couldn't. So I thought, well, I'll drop for a minute. Group made.
I just joined.
Oh, great. All right, cool.
Since I'm in the unit.
Yeah. I don't even pay attention to who's in the unit, who's not. There's, plenty of people
trouble.
that aren't, and so I just assume I should make an invite.
Well, how was your day?
It was a long day, but mostly a good day. I had my son came over with three of their friends. He's 28, maybe 29, 28, I think. And they helped paint the first coat of the hull paint, the anti-fouling paint on the sailboat, the family sailboat.
How big is the sailboat?
Oh, it's 26 feet, 29 and a half
nice.
with the bowsprit. So it's got standing headroom and sleeps 4, and it's trailerable. It's only 8 feet wide, but it's a big, heavy built boat. You can take it in the ocean if you want to.
Did you buy it and you fixed it up?
My dad and mom bought it when I was 18 years old in high school.
No kidding.
And we had a 22-foot before that and a 12-foot San Francisco Pelican before that. So I started sailing when I was
Have you been actively sailing this one and you're just fixing it up?
Yeah, it just hasn't been in the water much the last couple of years because we had a kind of a real short drought kind of season and the reservoir was pretty low. And then we had some other issues that needed repairs and stuff. So we were finally trying to get things caught up on it and get it back in the water. And normally it would be in spring break is when it would go in. So we're kind of waiting on it. But, if we can get it in the next week or so, there's still quite a bit of good sailing times. Yeah, McFish, come on over.
Hello, team.
I might be coming up that way. I'm not sure. We're going to go to the Oregon or the Portland Retro Gaming Expo.
I have no idea what that is. Welcome, McFish.
They talk about old games, old arcade games like Defender and Joust and all that.
Oh, Joust.
And also like Diablo and console games and people that are writing new code games for cartridge games, and they're making new cartridges.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
It is really cool.
on the consoles that nobody cares about anymore, but
Yeah.
breathing some new life into them. That's cool.
Yeah, they write new games for them. It's pretty
Do they
neat,
charge,
actually.
like, how much do they charge for a new game?
I don't know. They were selling them. I don't think they were very expensive. You know,
Yeah,
like
30 bucks or 40
15
bucks or
bucks.
something.
Not
Oh,
even.
yeah, so
Yeah,
cheap.
it was cheap. And they had the Tetris World Championships there one year. I was there. It was fun.
Wow. That's cool.
Yeah, it's in Portland every year.
How old are consoles like do they go back to? Just like
Oh, some of them are really old, like Famicom and all kinds of stuff.
like Ataris and stuff too?
Oh yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah, everything
So you
back
could
to
get,
its inception all the
get
way.
like
so,
Super Pong.
Yeah,
Super Pong probably would have what, 2 balls going at the same time?
I forget.
I don't
had
know.
original Pong.
I'm making up a new game for them to
Oh.
code.
Oh,
I don't think there ever was a Super Pong.
there
But-
was
but
something
you can only
like
do
a
so
Pong
much on
too.
an Atari.
The number of
right?
players needed to start a action match.
They did Choplifter on Atari though.
I don't know how.
Yeah.
I guess the Atari, the first
Coming back,
was a
I've never been
cartridge
playing this
game.
Alpha, but
I used to play it on Apple.
basically the
Yeah,
fastest
Apple.
matches that they've had forever, or is this something
That's
new?
where I played Choplifter.
And Commodore 64s,
I
and
don't know. I was trying to get in, and it showed.
they had Choplifter for IBM
I think
PC.
it was like 8 and 11 players in the queue, and it wouldn't
I
start.
actually
Oh,
own
yeah,
the
yeah.
original Space Invaders.
You know how
You
many,
do?
Sometimes it's
I
like
do.
30 minutes.
I buy broken games and fix them.
Do you know how many players are needed on each team?
They usually just need
I
some
believe
soldering
it's
with new
12,
pins or
14,
something
14,
to
12.
get
It
into the
depends.
cartridge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it's probably 12.
That one actually was just the power
Makes more
plug. The
sense
guy
with
sold it
lenses.
for me real cheap, and I
Oh my
replaced the
gosh.
power plug, and it worked.
Yeah, it's cool. I play House Flower.
Target spotted.
Pop up pretty much.
Got it for $100.
Actually, I'm saying hi. It's not loud, but
Target spotted.
That's great.
same shit every day.
Well, here I am.
Target spotted.
Somebody's behind me, under me, something.
Target acquired. Artillery strike
Wow, he just-
online. Airstrike
just about-
online.
Why did he get me red with only 5 points of damage? Why am I red CT? How's that even possible?
Target spotted.
In the back or front?
In the front.
Shouldn't be.
Oh, now it went to yellow. It's not red still.
Okay, I was like, yeah, that doesn't sound possible.
At first it was
Why
yellow
shouldn't
when I
it?
looked down. Now it's, I mean, it was
Artillery
red. Now
strike
it's yellow.
online.
Target spotted.
Go after the game to figure out
online.
what it was, I guess.
Target spotted.
Uh-oh. Darn it. Oh, no. They're all right there. Holy cow. There's 4 of them there. I think that's probably a bad move to jump out there.
Target spotted.
Ouch!
Delta 4, Delta 3
Target
area.
spotted.
I had to take a shit anyways.
Affirmative. Target spotted.
Man. I'm kind of in the middle of a
Target
firefight
spotted.
here.
Yep.
I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be
Target
that guy.
spotted.
Shouldn't have moved so much forward.
I'll back up. I'll run away. I'm going to come around the side here and see if I can cause more trouble.
Target spotted.
Where were you? Oh, there you go.
Target spotted.
Little raven. Wasn't coughing much today at all. Now I'm coughing again.
Must be me.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
I took off the bushwhacker's torso. He's got to be not happy with me right now. Yeah, he's hurting.
Target
Hotel.
spotted.
D4. Left torso.
Target spotted.
Left torso still.
Okay,
Target
move it
spotted.
again.
Got him. I
Show
got
left
him.
torso.
Got the big guy or the raven?
The big one.
Oh, nice.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Oh, darn it. I could have shot him and didn't even take the shot because wasn't sure if he was our guy or somebody else's. Is there somebody up there I need to work
Target
out?
spotted.
There's one right below us.
Target spotted.
Come on, good.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
There's a kill for me. Me. Mine.
Target spotted.
Me and only mine.
Pushing to Delta 4 on the Echo 5 corner.
Target acquired.
Target spotted.
CT Echo.
2 and Delta 5, I think.
We got this now.
Target destroyed.
Call out last.
I feel like my
Anybody
neck's
got location
kinda
on last?
slow.
I saw something Delta 5 on the
Yeah.
radar. But that was like 30 seconds ago.
You know if it was up high or not?
All I know is it was a light.
Well, somebody shoot me and I'm getting into Delta 5. But I don't know where from. It's a Gauss.
Looks like Charlie 5.
Is Bosine here?
There he is, there he is.
I got 2 contacts, Echo 6. ECM and something bigger.
He's right here.
India. CT India.
Target him, guys. It's P.
Did he go left?
The Raven did.
He's going to the D4.
Victory
He's going on top.
Gosh, I'm going regular speed, but it feels like I'm just crawling.
Lima.
Target
both
Lima.
legs.
Target him, man. Target him.
Charlie 5.
Leg, left torso.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
Warriors, you have taken the
Ah, I wanted to get that kill. I was like one shot away. I think I'd legged him. Okay, McFish, we're coming out. Ooh, 727. That's nice damage. One kill.
Good job.
You got 2 kills. Nice work. Anyway, got some work done on the boat. Had fed them pizza. My wife makes great pizza. She's a good cook. And had some other family over that came over for pizza also. And then worked on getting the portholes. I have to put new portholes in the cabin housetop. So I got the old ones out and mostly cleaned up. I got to do some buffing around where they're going to go. And then it just kind of wiped from the heat. It was really hot.
Oh, yeah, tell me about it.
So came in and kind of relaxed for a little bit and took a shower and
It was
falling
100 here
asleep
today.
on the couch. I think it was only like 92 or something, but it's just, I'm old enough now.
Is there any humidity there?
No, it's not too bad. Not usually too bad. Invite sent. And then watched, like, Jennifer made some cobbler too, which was nice, with some marionberries.
What kind? Oh,
Marionberry with a little bit of
really
apple and a little bit of, thinking she maybe put some blueberries in there too. She had just a bunch of berries, and so she threw them in.
Did she get the berries locally?
Across the street from our neighbor.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even better, she picked them, so she just brought them over.
Yeah, I was telling you that's where I had that Marionberry cobbler was at the Drift Inn in Yahat's.
Oh yeah, I'll bet that was good.
Oh, it was.
McFish, I sent you an
the-
invite. McFish.
The razor clams. They have the razor clams there. Oh, delicious.
And then we watched like 5 episodes of For Life, which is a Paramount ABC series based on a true story. I don't know how much of it's accurate as far as the dialogue and stuff. They say that's made up, probably to protect whatever really was going on. It's about a guy who was
Like Dragnet.
no,
Names
it's
have been
about a
changed to
guy who
protect the innocent.
was convicted for a life sentence for being a drug dealer, big drug dealer, and it turns out that he actually owned the club that they did a sting operation in, and some of his friends and employees were dealing drugs at the back of the club, or in the club, and he didn't know, and they'd stashed some of their heroin or cocaine or whatever in the club, and so they didn't want to do time, so they lied and said that he knew. And then he didn't take a plea because he was innocent. And so they locked him up for life. And then after 2 years and realizing that he wasn't going to get out with any of the legal help he was getting, and his case file was never revealed to the lawyer, for the defense lawyer, he got his own law degree and got somebody to sponsor him to take the bar test, and then vouch for him as a reputable person, and started defending inmates in the prison. And he got to go out of prison, and this is a true story. They'd take him on a bus to the courthouse when he was representing clients. He would dress in a suit at the courthouse, go into the courtroom and defend them, and then he would get back into his prison oranges and go back on the bus back to prison afterwards, right? And he started...
Sorry to interrupt. Are you still dropping?
I am, just for a little while. I didn't get on till really late, but I thought I'd...
Do you want to add me?
I'd love to. I'd be just delighted to.
Okay. I'm in game.
Okay, I see you here. And McFish just came in finally. They were good. And then he's working all along trying to get his own case up for retrial. It's really well done, and it's just kind of shocking. If half of it's true, it's pretty amazing story.
Yeah, neat.
So we watched a bunch of those, and then we've been watching them with Jennifer. Then Jennifer goes to bed, and then Effie and I watch. Right now we're watching Sea Patrol, which is an Aussie thing. And it's not so fast that she can't follow along, but she still has trouble following some of it along, so I stop occasionally and pause and tell her what's going on.
Yeah.
And
when are you going to take the boat out?
When were we going to take our boat out? I don't know. Not till we get it in the water, and week after next, or next week maybe. We got to get another coat on the boat, and then another coat on the first 12 inches from the water line down.
Right.
And it's anti-fouling paint, so you want it to just kill, the scunge that grows on the hull.
Right.
So anyway, she wanted to watch more of this show, even though Jennifer went to bed, and Jennifer really wants to watch it with us. So we've been watching it with her. And I said, well, no, we can't, because we need to wait for Jennifer. And she said, I don't want to wait. I want to watch more. And I said, well, I'm not going to do that with you, because Jennifer really likes it and she wants to watch it with us, and that would make her really sad, and I don't want to make Jennifer sad. She was frustrated with me, and so there's she gets this attitude, right, when she doesn't get what she wants, and she thinks
How's
she's 96, but she's she's not always tracking, right? So we had a little no, I'm not going to do it. And she was kind of miffed and frustrated with me. And she was kind of miffed that Jennifer went to bed early, but Jennifer didn't go to bed early. She just thought she did. And, just all these little things. And by the time I got her to bed, it was this big
It's your mother, or
it's her mother. And so she's having a conversation with Jennifer, and she are having a conversation about her checkbook. When she first fell, she was really in bad shape, and she couldn't even write a check, let alone do any basic math or anything. And so Jennifer was helping her get her bills paid, and now she wants to do them on her own, but she still can't. She just thinks she can. So she'll throw 2 bills away that need to be paid. She'll throw them away, and she'll pay a bill to a company that is just fishing for money. That's not her bill. And so she can't do it, right? And then she won't remember anything. And so Jennifer's trying to have this conversation with her, like, Mom, you can't really do this. I'm going to do it, and I can do it. And she's upset that Jennifer thinks she can't. And we're afraid that someone's going to come along and knock on her door and say, hi, we're with the city, and there was a water problem here, and everybody's going to have to fix it. It's going to cost you $500, and somebody will buy from a approved company in the next, this afternoon or tomorrow, and they can help you. And then somebody else shows up in a jumpsuit with a patch on it and says, we can take care of that problem for you. Just, $500 here. And she'd do it. Absolutely.
Yep.
And we don't want her to throw her money away on stuff or get put in collections for companies that she does owe money to, but she just can't believe that she can't do it. It's kind of her last thing of independence, because she can't drive anymore. She can't really walk on her own very well. She's got to have a walker. She wants to get up in the middle of the night and go to the bathroom on her own. Wants me to leave the walker at the end of her bed so she can do that. But I guarantee she would fall after 2 steps. When she's sleepy, it's hopeless. So, I have to say, well, I'm sorry, but your doctor says that we're not supposed to let you do that. Well, I'll talk to him next time I see him. That's a great idea. That's good. You should do that. Be happy to make that happen. She has the sweetest doctor. He came and picked her up with his wife last Saturday in his Lincoln Continental convertible, original, and took her out to ice cream and then out for wine and cheese and bread and stuff out at a local winery that's about an hour drive away, and had her for like 4 or 5 hours. This is on his day off, right? And took her to his house, and then brought her home in his other car. But he and Jennifer and his wife, and Jennifer, my wife, and Effie got to do this whole afternoon thing with her doctor, who, she's like his favorite patient. But it's just, we're
you
kind
don't find people like that too much.
No,
so
you do not.
It's,
you do not.
it's
It's
a
a great
beautiful
guy.
when you do.
Yeah. So it's just, we're in that place where she can't really keep everything together, but she thinks she can. She really desperately wants to, and it's got to be hard for her. And
yeah, I've been through it. I know.
yeah, we've been through it with my dad and my mom, and
we had to take the car away and all this stuff.
We should have taken the car away from Effie 3 years before she gave up on the keys.
Yep.
The only reason she stopped is because COVID happened and she was uncomfortable driving and going anywhere, and so then she didn't drive for almost 3 years. So then she was uncomfortable driving, but she could have killed somebody, and it would have been horrible.
Oh yeah, it's very dangerous.
And she was getting in accidents pretty frequently too. Just fender benders or parking things.
Right, yeah.
But she drove like a crazy person, and no idea that she was as bad as she was.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
Target spotted.
Like, I didn't want to drive with her. I didn't want my kids driving with her, and we had tried to talk to her a couple times, but she was not having it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
she's
a tough
been
spot.
super independent all her life. When she was, I think,
Right.
from the time she was 8 or 7, she took care of the family because her mom did not.
Target spotted.
Her dad had left. Right, so she kind of took care of everybody.
Target spotted.
Shadow
Target
Cat
spotted.
heading for the boat.
Affirmative.
Vapor Eagle.
Target spotted.
UAV above the boat. There's ours and
down.
theirs. Thanks.
Well, it looks like everybody's out in the water.
Target spotted.
Guess I'll go
They're
down
running
and
away.
help with that a little bit.
They're running away.
They are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to McFish. Yeah, because we sort of pivoted on mass over there, so some of them are repositioning.
Well, I was kind of off on
Target
my own
spotted.
instead of. I thought I'd come back with.
No,
you.
you weren't doing anything wrong. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just it's fight. They saw the fight and they went
That's
there.
over. Yeah.
Pretty normal. Well, it may not be over. I don't know what their assaults are
Target
doing.
spotted.
I don't know. McFish is in trouble.
Target acquired.
Fox Atlas. And Fox 6.
Target spotted.
Yeah, we're gonna need some help over in Fox 6, guys. There's a bunch of
Artillery strike online. Airstrike online.
come sooner than later.
Affirmative.
Sorry, McFish.
Need assistance.
It was just their assault units.
Negative.
We should charge.
I mean,
the
I did-
left
I
side.
did
All of us
come
are
over,
here,
but I just,
and there's a whole pile of mechs
Guys,
on
get
the
over
right.
here as fast as you can, please. Meet him at G6,
Well,
maybe.
push
Gold
somewhere. I mean, they're pushing. They're going to push through F6. I mean, if you guys are bulking water, push the water, but do something.
Artillery
spotted.
strike online. Airstrike
I'm gonna die if I
online.
stay here, but I don't know where to go.
Well, don't stay there.
Target spotted.
Okay, we're pushing.
Target spotted.
Are these people in the water just morons? Guys in H5, I'm pushing up. I'm a commando. If you're not, I don't know what you're doing.
Target spotted.
Okay, I'm going after the Shadow Cat.
Marauder behind you. Dharma.
I'm in a precarious spot. Ouch, here they found me.
Center torso. Critical damage. Artillery strike online.
Got the Atlas on me.
Airstrike online.
Target
Guys,
spotted.
please, come help. Never mind, I'm dead.
Enemy forces at 75%.
What are they doing?
They're just being delayed.
I think maybe a light shot one of them in the back at one point.
Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
so they got really scared.
Yeah, that explains it.
Target spotted.
One of them has a lot of open back damage and but they don't have any targets.
I'm almost dead.
You'd think that a call, a cry for help from the hero of the inner sphere would be enough to motivate any
The enemy has
group of
started to
Well,
Mechwarriors.
somehow they're winning.
Target acquired.
Stay frosty.
But nope.
Target spotted.
Target destroyed.
Thanks,
I mean,
Timmer.
we were winning. I'm not sure if we are
Yeah, no
winning.
We
worries.
still are. We're 7-5.
And I'm a
Target
jag.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah.
Target acquired.
No worries. But I identified with them.
Destroyed.
Awesome.
Target
Okay.
acquired.
9-5. This is shocking. I feel like we don't deserve
Target
to
spotted.
win.
We're half down.
New target
Don't let the
acquired.
hostiles take down any more of you.
New target acquired.
Cyclops on his own in G6, guys.
Okay, I'm coming
Please
to
move
help,
up.
but I can't do it by myself.
New target
so just,
acquired.
McVish, did
Jack
you have
that
to
identifies
block
as
some
timber.
thing that came in the Twitch chat?
Target destroyed. New target
Well, you just
acquired.
did
I didn't
one.
say antiphilic.
Target destroyed.
I said
You know, for a guy who identifies as Tim Wolf, you make a great
anti-fouling.
tag.
I said anti-fouling paint.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said, right?
No. Yeah, that's right.
If you did come up with a paint formula for that, I bet
Yeah.
a lot of people would be interested.
Yeah. I don't know how many people have pain in that way, but I'm sure somebody must. That's pretty funny. Well, we victorized. That's good.
What's anti-fouling paint?
Keeps
have a dropping
barnacles
session
and
Yeah, it keeps the
moss and
sea creatures
scunge
off.
and stuff from growing on your paint. It leaches. Typically, they use copper.
Oh, I gotta go.
Copper sulfate or something like that, and it'll leach through the paint and keep organisms from growing on it. Sailboats use it because you get enough stuff on your hull and you can't go very fast with just wind power. Navy uses it because they want to go fast. And it saves time scraping barnacles off your boat. We're in the fresh water most of the time, so it's much less of a problem than in seawater. So normally you get 1 or 2 seasons out of an anti-foulant, but we'll get 4 or 5 sometimes. Plus we're only in, or 6, plus we're only in the water about 3.5 months a year instead of all year long.
Where did Drex go?
And this stuff is much easier to put on. Where did Drax go? It's a water base acrylic instead of, normally they've been a solvent base. And there's some different cool formulations. One type, I don't know if it's, I guess we're going to drop. One type is, I don't know if it made it to mass market. I think it did. It basically put a coating on your hull that, as it interacted with photons, to split water and hydrogen apart. I mean, oxygen, water, split the water part into oxygen and hydrogen. So you get hydrogen bubbles coming up the surface of your boat. Tiny, tiny little bubbles. You don't really even see them, but it would keep anything from growing on it. And sunlight is what powered it. Pretty cool. Others used different sorts of toxins to kill things. But the one I just mentioned is great because it's safe for regular fish and marine life. It doesn't pollute like putting lots of copper into the oceans and the rivers and streams from pleasure craft is not necessarily a great thing. And they've changed a lot of regulations about what you can and can't use. So it's a kind of a moving technology. Copper
Seems
tends-
there's a little potential for explodiness.
Explodiness?
Yeah.
Not with the one I mentioned. It's just they're like microscopic bubbles that then get reabsorbed by the surrounding water, I think. I don't think there's even enough gas coming up out of the surface that you could hardly measure it before it gets dissipated,
I miss Drex.
I know. I hope we can survive.
I hope he's okay.
I think, did I just put... a lot of them are ablative, so they kind of dissipate over time. Most of them are really. Single season copper ablative. They're not cheap. They're like $100 a gallon for this stuff. Here's one. Oh, here we go. Micron 66 anti-fouling paint is $1,200 a gallon. That's crazy.
Does it go on real thin?
It goes on like paint. Black Widow anti-fouling paint is $400 a gallon. I don't know what's going on there with this Micron 66. What's their claim to fame? True self-polishing copolymer provides excellent anti-fouling protection. Can be hauled and relaunched without repainting. So it's self-polishing. So like sailboats, like they won't put anti-fouling on if they're a racing boat. They just pull it out of the water after the race. Because they want it to be that smooth that the nice glass or aluminum hull is polished, because it'll give them an extra quarter or an eighth of a knot or something like that on a bigger boat.
You don't want to do too much self-polishing, though.
Yeah,
You'll go blind.
I think we're getting back to McFish's misinterpretation of my verbiage.
You'll go blind.
Artillery strike online. Airstrike online.
So tomorrow I'm going to try to haul my little fanny out there and work on those portholes before it gets too hot.
Yeah.
But I'm not super motivated to do anything because I'm lazy now.
Target spotted.
But I'll try. I'm just thrilled I got these portholes, not knowing if they'd even fit, and if they would my holes be too big and I'd have to fur them in, you know, that are already there, or because I pulled the old ones out to see what I got. And it's like, well, we'll see. And they fit perfectly, so that's good. The holes have to be re-drilled where the screws go.
Artillery strike online.
But
airstrike online.
Everything's expensive on a boat. The caulking for this stuff is expensive. It's like $25 a tube.
Target spotted.
That's an expensive
acquired.
tube.
Yeah. That Vapor Eagle probably is not happy with
Target
me.
spotted.
He jumped up and got a face full.
Target
Artillery
spotted.
strike online. Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
The Alpha's in the city, G7.
Artillery strike online. Airstrike
We held this zone for
online.
25%. Target spotted.
Echo's down here too.
Airstrike activated.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Come on, move. There we go. I keep going in the wrong spot. It's not a good match for me already, I can tell.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted.
Guys, they're pushing hard over here.
A lot of them in the E7 area.
I'm down to low frame rates. No wonder it's
Artillery
weird.
strike online.
They've destroyed Alpha. That's pushed us back. We can't let them
I'm
take
not
control.
hitting what I'm aiming at either. That's not good.
Target spotted.
Oh,
Target
he was
spotted.
waiting for me. I can't see who just followed or something.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
I think I did kill the Annihilator.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I hate when I get low frame rates. It's just hard to play. I need a new computer. Probably like a fish if I get a faster computer. Except not as good. But other than that, just the same.
Target spotted. Target spotted.
Yeah, Vapor Eagle. You've seen me before, haven't you? Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it, buddy.
Heat sink destroyed. Right torso destroyed.
Ouch.
Right arm destroyed.
I don't like when they
Left
kill
arm
me.
Destroyed.
It's not what they're supposed to do.
Large laser destroyed.
They killed me. I did my part, though. That's what matters.
Target spotted.
So self-polishing, that's cool. I don't think I'd spend $1,200 for that, though. Nope. Control slime. That's good. Controlling slime's definitely worthwhile.
Target destroyed. Right arm critical damage.
Uh-oh, somebody else is doing something. What are they doing? Oh, another bad life choice. Raging Shrubbery, thanks for the follow. And I didn't get the pronunciation of this last poor life choice. Let me go back and check here. Sound off in chat there and I'll try to sound it out, see what we got. Or I can go to my dashboard here. The creator dashboard. Stream manager says, survey says, CD Lion King. Oh, sorry about your bad life choice, guys. Oh, it's a raid. It's a raid. I'm just figuring this out. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of like sleep deprived here too. I've been sleep deprived for the last 6 months, basically. Thanks for the raid. Shrubbery. We're taking care of my 96-year-old mother-in-law at our house pretty much 24/7, and we take shifts sleeping staggered so that my wife can sleep enough because she doesn't sleep easily well anyway. So I kind of stay up late with the mother-in-law and watch shows with her. And tonight was not a good night because she didn't want to watch the show that we've been watching anymore. And she wanted to watch a show that we were all supposed to be watching together, and she wanted to watch it without Jennifer, and I wouldn't do it. And so she was kind of miffed at me, like little drama.
Does she know enough you could just replay the ones you already watched?
You know, sometimes she remembers stuff, but I tell her kids jokes when she goes to the bathroom, so she'll pee more. And I can tell her the same kid jokes night after night, and she still laughs just as hard. So some things she just doesn't remember.
Like Groundhog Day?
Yeah. Yeah. But she thinks she can do her checkbook. She just can't remember that she can't. So she's always been sharp. You know, like 10 years ago, she was 8 years ago. 83, 84, she was riding 50 miles a day in Europe on a bicycle. So she's always been in great shape, and it's all kind of starting to fall apart in the last 5 years. Last 3 years, she's fallen 5 times, and this last time was pretty severe. So she's just getting near the end, I think. I know, I don't think I could do it either. Panic fire aim. Panic fire aim. It's a great name. Feels like that's my play style. Another good name for, I didn't look at my stats. Did anybody see my stats? What did I do? 500 and something.
You did great.
Oh, McFish is the nice. If anybody here gets a chance to drop with McFish, you'll enjoy doing so. Any of these guys that I drop with are always great to drop with. McFish is magnanimously generous in his praise for those that are less than deserving. Because he's like a tier 1 pilot, and he just does 1,000 damage and 4 or 5 kills, and then you'll do like 1 kill and 300 damage, and he's like, "You were awesome." My dad passed away, McFish. Would you like to be my stand-in extra dad?
You might be a little older than me.
I don't care. I like the encouragement.
Well, I don't have any boy children, so it might be a good
okay,
fit.
yeah. Yeah, I can do stupid things.
Can you adopt me too?
Yeah.
We do have a lot of work that needs done around the house.
All of Marauder's friends can be my sons.
There we go.
Except for one.
Except for what? That one. The black sheep. Here we go. So you guys are, So who made the penalty? McFish triggered a penalty.
Shame on him.
Leaving the match prematurely. Yeah.
Premature self-polishing.
It might have been anti-fouling pain. McWar crime. It's official. Yep.
Oh, I did 1 team damage and I got a team kill.
Oh,
Oops.
Nice. Well done.
That's efficiency.
Yep, that's right. You know, one of the best ways to keep your enemy guessing is to make them think you're actually on their side. Then they don't know whether to shoot you or let you continue to shoot your own team. Oh my gosh, it's getting late. This might be my last one. Maybe I'll do 2 more. I'll get done by 1. Yep, this is, by the way, you guys who just came in, this is an educational channel. I teach people how to be tier 1 pilots by doing all the wrong things. Watch me closely, pay attention to what I do, take notes, and do the opposite of whatever you see me do, and you'll be a tier 1 pilot in no time. If you'd like to learn by observing and not doing what somebody does that's bad, some kids are that way. Like, they'll see their parents, raise their siblings, and the siblings always doing the wrong thing. And one kid is like, "I'm not going to do that." And the other kid is like, "Well, I wonder if they'll do the same thing to me if I do the same dumb thing." So you can choose what kind of kid you want to be here. And then if you want to watch someone who's really good, you can watch McFish or Drax, or Worst Player Ever is actually not so bad. But there's some really great pilots that come in here. I did. It was a very important point. 1 damage. But you killed 1, you said, right?
Yeah, that 1 damage was good for a team kill.
Oh, wow. I guess I didn't get that. I didn't do the math. I thought you did 1 damage on somebody else, and then you got a team kill. But it's the combined result of your efforts that counts. That's impressive.
Yeah, I think I picked our piranha through the armpit of a rifleman.
The rifleman that killed me, I hope.
Maybe?
Yeah. I'll put a link into my sailboat if you're interested in see it. Hang on a second while we're waiting for things to pop in here. So this is about 45 years old. The picture isn't. Our boat is. That picture is probably 18 years old. But that on the homepage is our boat, the Innisfree. That's anchored off of Turn Island, which is just southeast of Friday Harbor in the San Juan Islands. Yes, if you drop with McFish, don't skimp on the back armor. That's right. If you go to the fleet link on that page, you'll see a bunch of other boats with, you know, their sails up and stuff under sail, and it's a beautiful boat. It's made, it's a fiberglass boat, but it looks wooden because it's designed after the lines of a 200-year-old fishing boat, an English fishing boat called a Down Easter. And it's got a modern hull shape from the waterline down, but on top it looks more like an old wooden boat. It sails pretty well. It's got a shoal keel, which means it's long and flat. Most racing boats and sloops have a fin keel, like a shark fin going down. This has more of a shallow, long keel, and it's got to have more weight in it that way, which makes the boat heavier, but it lets you get into, it gives you two advantages. One, it's easily trailerable on and off the water into lakes and streams and rivers and oceans and stuff. Not streams typically, but you can go into 26 inches. If you got 28 inches of water, you're going to float, right? So you can come right up to a beach if you want to, if it's a steep beach, and get off the nose of your boat onto dry land. It's pretty crazy. And then it has a board that swings down out of that center trunk of the keel that helps you point more like a fin would too. So it's kind of a hybrid design. Anyway, you see the round portholes on the front part of the boat cabin. I'm replacing those. We have one of the nicest, best sailing lakes. It's a reservoir, 25 square miles of some of the best sailing in the Northwest. It's 15 minutes from me. But we've taken this up to the San Juans. I've taken it out.
All right, I'm going to dip into the underneath. I've got heavy ghosts, so hopefully they'll come and brawl.
Before one of these has gone around the world. Somebody soloed going around the world in this thing. It's built like a 30-footer, but its hull is actually 26. And that bowsprit out the front gives it another 3-ish feet. 3.5, so it's 29.5 overall length. There's a lot of people on the West Coast that have them. All right, here we go. I'm going to go snipe. Where McFish taught me. So this actually often is a good place to go. Not always, but it often is pretty useful. Kind of depends on how many lights they have and how aggressive they come after you, but generally it's pretty good. Well, Raging Shrubbery, what part of the country are you in? Like if you're coming over to Eugene, Oregon, and my wife allows me the time to go do it instead of staying here and helping with her mother-in-law, which she's pretty good about, but I'd take you sailing.
Artillery strike online. Airstrike online. Out of bounds.
Oh, I'm out of bounds. Better get back in here. I don't want to cause trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to go boom.
Yeah. You know, you could they're literally sailors.
Target spotted.
Not everybody, but a lot of sailors are pretty open to, they're kind of like drug dealers. They'll like give you a free sail to get you hooked on the hobby, knowing you'll spend untold amounts of money to get your own sailboat. And they won't benefit directly from it. They'll just know that they've helped corrupt another human soul. A boat is a hole into which you pour money. Like, for example, these portholes I'm putting in, I had to find screws that I could attach basically into each other. They're called sex bolts which I guess I should, be careful on my family-friendly stream, but sex is kind of family-friendly, right? Because it's how you get families. Or barrel nuts is another name for them.
Target acquired. Artillery strike online.
And they wanted $18 a piece for them. $18, and they're tiny little screws made of stainless steel. I finally found, so it would have been
Looks like a couple of them are going underneath.
$80 to get the screws for these portholes. It was just crazy. But I finally found some somewhere for $1.70 each.
Target spotted.
So it's $32. But if you're not careful, you could just spend a boatload of money, so to speak, pun intended, on screws and little things for your boat. It's crazy. But
I used to sail a sunfish and an Hobie cat.
Oh yeah, I taught my friend how to sail his dad's Hobie cat. He didn't know how to sail. His dad had a Hobie 18, Hobie 16, Hobie 18.
Yeah, I was just helping my buddy.
I think he had an 18, and I taught him how to tip it over and get it back up so he'd know, how to deal with that. And I told him how, I said, here's what's going to happen. We're going to tip it over, and when you go in the water, make sure you don't hit your head on the boom. So go over the back side of the sponson, which is like the pontoon. And so I said, here we go. And so I pulled in the mainsail and started tipping it over, and he jumped off the back kind of like I hinted at, but I just kind of climbed up and sat on top of the pontoon that was out of the water, and then showed him how to get it back up and climb back in without getting wet. While he was swimming around the water, he was not very happy. I said, well, I didn't tell you had to jump in the water. I just said make sure you don't, hit the boom. He was like, whatever. It was pretty funny. I'm wanting more mechs to shoot. There's something over there, maybe.
Artillery strike
There's little mechs
online.
down there.
Airstrike online.
Target spotted.
Target acquired.
I just feel like I'm out of it. A lot of times they come over here and they push, and you can just peck at them. There's not much they can do when they're on the other side of the
target spotted.
formation over here. You can't shoot them. Oh, somebody's shooting me. It's nervy.
Target spotted.
Bad people. Bad people doing bad things.
Target spotted.
Almost.
Target spotted.
Oops, we killed him.
Target spotted.
That's a good shot, McFish. I'd like to think I helped. Optimism is important in gameplay.
Target
Shoot
spotted.
this guy, maybe. Nope, no shot. Oh, yes. My joystick's getting bad and it's drifting. See how I pull over there.
Target spotted.
Can't quite reach that, can I? Oh,
Target spotted.
thanks for the follow, Shrubbery. Sorry about your bad life choice.
Target spotted.
Oh, you're in my spot, dude. Maybe it's time to go in and help for reals. I don't know if I got his feet there or not. It'd be nice if I did. Okay, we got a little light for company.
Target destroyed.
Come on, baby.
Target spotted.
I can see you're there. Let's come get you. You ran away? Fine.
Heat sink destroyed.
Target spotted.
You gonna come down after me?
Target spotted. Target spotted.
I should have stayed up there and tried to fight him. He probably would have killed me though.
Target spotted.
Oh, here he's coming to Papa.
Target spotted.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Are you up there? Yep.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Good work, guys. Thanks for the drop. I didn't do so great, but... Raging Shrubbery, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the raid. Thank you much. Barrel nuts, right? I love Panic Fire aim. It's like cut twice. Still too short. Use it angle says. Hit single. Oh my gosh. My dad and I wanted to name a band, rock band, the Electric Armpit. We think that'd be a cool name. So it was always about some stupid name. 4 a.m. Man, good night. Yeah, I did not do so way there. I'll do one more and then I'm out too. Hopefully I'll do better this time. I got another payout from Twitch day before yesterday. The money just rolls in about every 3 or 4 months. 3 months, I guess. $50. Yeah, I'm in it deep debt. I mean money. Oh, excuse me, pardon me. Yeah, basically, you know, Raging Shrubbery, maybe you're not going to hear this now because you're probably gone, but if you go to a place that has boats and you find somebody who has a boat and you say, hey, I would be happy to help you clean or polish or do something on your boat for a while, if you take me sailing, they'd say sure. They'd probably even give you a glass of wine in the process. Here we go. Oh, I'm kind of sleepy. It's true. Watching Effie on a camera. She's snoring away. Bum-ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum-ba-dum. Come on. Just need one more drop. So I probably should have gone down instead of staying up there and sniping. I didn't have a lot of good shots. I should have gone down sooner. Could have been more helpful. We would have won faster. Or I would have died. That's always a possibility. Stayed. Well, how could I move forward if I'd stayed high? Like around to the side, you mean? I was on the edge. I couldn't go any further unless I got onto some other thing. I would have had to go to the middle block. I didn't have jump jets either. Would have been nice. I could have jumped over across maybe. I don't really know what you mean. You follow the wall close to the baddies. Just over to the right or the left, you mean? You should tell me that during the game. Say, hey, Dart, come this way. To the right in this case. Okay. CCW. I don't know what CCW means because that's fancy tech stuff. I never learned that when I was a kid, and so it doesn't make sense. I'm still stuck with CIA. I got that. You stay high and go counterclockwise until, see, I got it that time, until you see targets or run out of wall. I don't know if I would have seen targets over there unless they've changed it. Because I used to go over that far and it didn't really help. They were there? Great. Okay. You were shooting them. Okay. Is that where you shot that one from, the little light? They were shooting you. That's mean. It's a good thing you shot them then. Okay, well, next time I'll try rotating over there, maybe, if I remember. Here we go. Howdy, everybody. Worst player ever. Dark, Marauder, and McFish. Mixing it up on a Sunday night. Blue energy balls are pretty easy to see. I just didn't see any of that going on, I guess. Yeah, lasers are easy to see. That's the bad thing about lasers, I guess, but
sensors online.
But it's good if you want your team to see what you're shooting.
That's true.
All systems
That's right.
nominal.
It's not so good when you don't want the enemy to see where you're shooting from, though.
Capture resources and wipe the surface clean of any enemies. Gamma is
Bum
there.
bum 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 ba ba da da bum bum ba dum ba ba da 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 bum.
Resource point Epsilon
Da da dum
is
ba
ours.
dum.
We have taken Sigma. Kappa has fallen.
Man, we're all rotating fast now. Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go again. What's my weakness?
What's my weakness?
Men.
Men?
What's
that
song?
from?
Locust at Theta.
Artillery
I
strike
forget.
online. Airstrike online.
Thanks. Target spotted. Target
We
spotted.
have Theta.
Ouch.
Target spotted.
Ouch.
Artillery strike online.
That's mean of them.
Airstrike online. Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
I guess I'm not going to
Target
stand there.
spotted.
Look at that. You can almost go in there. That's kind of cool. Guess I don't want to be the guy they're shooting at now. Maybe I'll wait a moment. Since they just took off 16% of my
Artillery
armor.
strike online. Airstrike online.
Target spotted. Target spotted. Target spotted.
Warning, incoming missile.
Got a good burn on his face there.
Target spotted.
A good start. Keep moving the resource points.
Uh-oh.
Heat
Atlas.
sink destroyed.
Enemy main
Uh-oh.
probably.
Target spotted.
Oh, I'm stuck here. Oops. I need jump jets. Pop over that.
Artillery strike online.
Target spotted. Need
Airstrike
assistance.
online.
Ouch. Ouch. Lots of ouch. Oh, popped out there and 3 of them decided to shoot me. Panic aim fire. Panic fire aim. Yeah. Really don't want to be seen. Gases is the right answer. Yeah. Sparks give you away. They need to already be looking at you for that though. Yep. Yep. No, I did 256 damage. That's not horrible, but not impressive. Let's go.
Those
spectate
Left
fish here for a
artillery
minute.
strike. Heat level critical.
If we can find him. If he's still alive. There he is. Oh, we got to see the spectacular death. That Timberwolf. Is that the guy I shot?
I headshot him.
Target spotted.
Man. We're on the worst player ever. Let's see what he brings to the table. Or cleans off the table. Little Fafnir.
Target acquired. Heat level critical.
Target spotted.
We've captured Gamma.
Heat level critical. Left torso critical damage.
Fafnirs must die.
Right arm critical damage.
Halfway there.
Time for him to go.
Need assistance.
Target destroyed.
Thanks.
Good kill on the Faf. You got enough large lasers, large lasers in that stalker?
Oh,
How many more do you need?
it was a song by the group Salt and Pepper called Shoop. S-H-O-O-P.
I've never even heard it. Shoop.
Here we go again. What's my weakness? Man.
What era?
80s? Late 80s?
Oh, wow. You'd think I would have heard that. Looks like it. I'm seeing the little thing. Looks like an MTV video. Yep, never heard of it. It's had 111 million views in 13 years. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's quite popular. It was popular. I guess it was 94.
That's crazy.
Salt and Pepper was pretty famous.
I'd never heard of the band, but I was mostly
they're the
into
ones
jazz
that
and
sing that real famous one, like push it real good. Don't
know it. I'm kind of a jazz and
Go for the legs on Lucas.
pop, but not like I like Chicago and I don't know.
Yeah, they're more like hip hop group.
Yeah, I didn't listen to hip hop. That Timberwolf's still alive. Good for him. Never heard it.
Yeah.
Never.
If you weren't in like dance clubs in the 90s, you. Well,
Nope. Never been in a dance club, actually.
Never ever.
No. I've played lots of weddings and parties and stuff like that as a musician, but the stuff we played was not that, so.
Yeah. Do you know who MC Hammer is?
I know who he is, but I wouldn't be able to tell you any of his songs.
Yeah, it was kind of that era
Yeah.
and dance style.
Yeah. Okay, I've basically accomplished nothing other than to stay. Oh, there's Brios. He killed us. Valen. Valen was on the other side. Oh, I'll bet he's happy. He likes to kill me. What's my skill rating back to? Am I back down into tier 3? Did I accomplish that?
I mean, we can't end on that one.
I might have. It's late. I got to get up early. It's. I should quit. As much as I'd like to keep going. Thank you much for the drops, gentlemen, and everybody watching the stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. Thanks for the follows and the raids and the conversation. Till next time, which tomorrow night will be Mechwarrior 5, by the way. Tomorrow night, Monday night, and Tuesday night here in the Americas. And until next time, this has been Ghostlands, your favorite place to waste the most important moments of your life with your host and guide, Dark Marauder. Dirk Marauder to some of you. Later, Gators, after Wild Crocodile.
See you, Dark.
Bye, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks.
how's it going? Good luck with...
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No worries. I was just saying good luck with the boat.
Oh, thank you.